media are in a financial crisis, or the media model that we have known is in financial crisis. So for several decades, journalists in our part of the world have been in a happy marriage with what we today call legacy media. So media made money with advertising and with subscription, and all that is in a difficult state, which means that the media don't have the money to develop the profession of journalism, and not even necessarily to pay journalists. And in that environment, the journalists have to tackle internationalization and digitalization. So we have to develop the profession in these two fields while we don't have very much money.
We make our own choices by the content that we see in our social media newsfeed because of things that we've liked, pages that we follow, people that we have within our circle of friends. But that is, the death of serendipity. We're only ever seeing things that agree with our core position or the group. Then we are reinforcing the biases, and that surely is the biggest cancer on diversity when it comes to media diet.
There are several people who argue that social media should be treated as media, and media are treated according to very clear guidelines that hate speech and all sorts of things are not allowed. So the fact that social media are not included in media legislation can appear a little bit surprising. The reason is, of course, that they're so new. The distrust in journalism is twofold. One is that, of course, we always have to look at ourselves and make sure that we are not doing a superficial job as journalists. We must do good journalism. This will give trust. The other thing is that we can see that through history, attacks on journalism are a tool by certain interest groups, certain power groups, to destabilize societies. So if you sow distrust in a society, you destabilize the society, and that means you have different groups who can move in. We've seen it before. The term Lügenpresse, which is used in Germany to create distrust around journalism, is old. We've seen it again and again. What is maddeningly important is that citizens learn how to deal with this diverse range of media that we have. We go all the way from so-called social media to good old-fashioned print newspapers, where if I grew up with a print newspaper, I know how to relate to that, and I may not know how to relate to news I get from a social media feed, digital feed, and the other way around. And we have to be very aware on how we educate our children, who have this huge range of media that they need to decode. I mean, every generation needs to learn how to decode media. But our kids, the youngsters, the new generations, have a huge challenge there, and we as the teacher, parent generation, of course, too.